Students, so today we are going to discuss the method of reduction of quadratic form to canonical form by orthogonal reduction. So that is also called as orthogonalization. So reduction of canonical form using orthogonal transformation, right? So here you need to consider the given matrix capital A, right? And then find out the eigenvalues and then eigenvectors and then normalized eigenvectors which are pairwise orthogonal, and then you need to write the model matrix P, and then you need to write P inverse AP, which is equal to diagonal matrix you are going to get, right? So eigenvalues and then eigenvectors, then the model matrix P you are writing with normalized eigenvectors E1, E2, E3, and then you need to write P inverse AP equal to P transpose AP equal to, you are going to get a diagonal matrix that is D with elements as diagonal values. So the required canonical form you can write Y transpose dy, right? Required canonical form Y transpose dy you will write, right? So which is in the form of sum of squares only. Okay, after that you can find the index, rank, and signature. So I hope this method is clear for all of you. Now let's discuss one problem on this method, orthogonalization. So first problem, reduce the quadratic form q equal to 2h1 square plus 2h2 square plus 2h3 square plus 2h2 h3 into a canonical form by orthogonal reduction. By orthogonal reduction, so that find the index, signature, and nature of quadratic form. Okay, so this is the problem. We are using the second method, that is orthogonalization, to convert the given quadratic form into canonical form. So now first we will write the matrix of the quadratic form. A equal to, right, take the 3 by 3 matrix because you have 3 elements h1, h2, h3. You can see here the coefficient of h1 square, h2 square, h3 square as 2 respectively. Okay, so these are the diagonal elements, and the remaining, if you observe here, you have only 2 h2 h3, the product term h2 h3. So first row 0, second row h2 h3. Okay, so this is the element here. So you need to take a 2 by 2, that is 1, here also 1, right? The remaining zeros, because this is symmetric matrix, right? So this is the matrix of the quadratic form. Now you need to find the characteristic equation to find out the eigenvalues. So the characteristic equation of capital A is A minus lambda equal to 0. Okay, so we need to find the eigenvalues here from this characteristic equation, so that you are going to get eigenvalues. I'm writing the eigenvalues here. Eigenvalues are 1, 2, 3. So which are different real and distinct eigenvalues. So then we need to find the eigenvectors corresponding to each eigenvalue. So here I am writing the eigenvectors. Corresponding to the 1, you have 0, minus 1, 1, and h2 corresponding to the eigenvalue 2 is 1, 0, 0, and h3 eigenvector I am writing corresponding to the eigenvalue 3, that is 0, 1, 1. Right, are the eigenvectors corresponding to eigenvalues 1, 2, 3 respectively. Okay. So after writing these eigenvectors, we need to write the model matrix P. So before that one, we need to write the normalized vectors, right? So that is here P is model matrix as the elements. You can observe here E1, E2, E3. Those are normalized eigenvectors here. H1 by norm H1, H2 by norm H2, H3 by norm H3. Right. So now you know how to find the normalized eigenvectors. So we'll write one by one. So first one is 0. Second element minus 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 2, right? So first element is 0 and minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. Second element is what? 1, 0, 0 you have. So you remains with the same. And h3 is what, amma? H3 vector is 0, 1, 1. So 0 will get 1 by root 2 and then 1 by root 2. Right. So this is the model matrix. So now this P, okay, is an orthogonal matrix I am writing. So therefore P inverse becomes P transpose. Right. So P inverse and P transpose are same. So now thus P inverse AP equal to P transpose AP equal to, so P transpose A into P, you will get the answer as diagonal matrix with diagonal elements as 1, 2, 3. So that is equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3. Right. So first we are calculating the eigenvalues, then eigenvectors, then normalized eigenvectors. Then we are writing the model matrix P. And you can observe that that matrix is orthogonal matrix. So that this P inverse AP can be written as P transpose AP, which gives you diagonal matrix with diagonal elements 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here the required canonical form y transpose dy so which is equal to y1 y2 y3 into diagonal matrix 1 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 3 into y1 y2 y3, right? So this matrix multiplication is possible here, and after multiplication, what is your answer here? Y1 square plus 2 y2 square plus 3 y3 square, right? So this is the canonical form. So you can observe here this canonical form is sum of square terms in which the product terms are missing. So I hope this is clear for all of you. So for this quadratic form, right, S is equal to what? Index is equal to what? Number of positive terms. So how many positive terms you have here? 3. And rank here, rank is number of non-zero terms. That is also 3. And the signature, that is 2s minus r. So 2 into 3 minus 3, 6 minus 3, 3. Okay, so this is the signature, right? So in this way we can find a canonical form corresponding to the given quadratic form by orthogonal reduction. Right, so here you can observe what is the orthogonal transformation which transforms quadratic form to canonical form is x equal to e into y, right? Is the orthogonal transformation which transforms quadratic form to canonical form, right? So I'm taking the x, y, z as elements of x, y, capital X, and you know the P matrix, model matrix, and then you need to write y1, y2, y3. Okay. So here, what is P, Amma? Our model matrix P. So that is 0, 1, 0, minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 here. This is 0, 0, 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 2, right? This is the model matrix. So here you can observe here x equal to what, Amma? y2, and what is y? Y equal to minus 1 by root 2 y1 plus 1 by root 2 y3. Similarly, what is z, Amma? Z value is 1 by root 2 y1 plus 1 by root 2 y3. right? So by taking this linear transformation, right, which is also called as orthogonal transformation. Okay, so it's equal to Py is the orthogonal transformation, right, which transforms quadratic form to canonical form here, right? So this is the transformation here what we are taking. You can see here the transformation values of x, y, z are these values. Okay, so I hope this is clear for all of you. So by using this orthogonal transformation, we are reducing the quadratic form to canonical form here. In this canonical form, if you observe the index nature rank, index is 3, rank is 3, signature is 3. So that what you can conclude here, nature of the quadratic form is what? Quadratic form is positive definite, we can say, right? So this is the nature here. Quadratic form is positive definite because all the terms are positive here. Rank is equal to n and s equal to n, r equal to n and s equal to n. Therefore, given quadratic form is positive definite. So I hope this is clear for all of you. Now we will discuss one more problem in which you can observe that these h1, h2, h3 are not pairwise orthogonal. Here this h1, h2, h3 are pairwise orthogonal here because h1 transpose into h2 equal to 0, h2 transpose into h3 equal to 0, h1 transpose into h3 is also 0 here, right? Here you can note that point. H1, H2, H3 are mutually pairwise orthogonal. Okay, now we will discuss one problem in which the eigenvectors are not pairwise orthogonal. In that case, what you have to do, you have to convert them into the pairwise orthogonal so that you have to take a suitable vector. So how that one we will discuss in the next problem. So listen here carefully. Reduce the quadratic form q equal to 2x1 square plus 1 minute. Reduce the quadratic form. I will write, I will change it. Two xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. Reduce the quadratic form. Okay. By orthogonal reduction. by orthogonal reduction. And obtain the corresponding transformation. Obtain the corresponding transformation, right? So here you can observe there is no square terms in the given quadratic form. Now we are going to get only square terms in the quadratic form, right? So how that, let's see. First we will write the matrix of quadratic form. Q is A equal to, right? So there is no diagonal elements, all are zeros, and you can see here 2 2 to the product, right? So obviously this gives you 1 1 1 1 1 1, which is symmetric matrix. And then we need to write the characteristic matrix corresponding to this matrix. Characteristic equation is A minus lambda equal to 0. You know how to calculate. So here if you observe the eigenvalues, here you are going to get 2 minus 1 minus 1, in which minus 1 is repeated twice. And if you observe the vectors here, first vector corresponding to x equal to 2 is 1 1 1, and corresponding to the minus 1 you are going to get two vectors, that is minus 1 0 1 and x3 at a time, minus 1 1 0, right? So here h2 and h3 are not mutually orthogonal. Here if you observe h2 transpose into h3, minus 1 0 1 into minus 1 1 0, what will get here? 1 plus 0 plus 0, which is equal to 1, which is not equal to 0. So these two are not pairwise orthogonal. Okay, these are not pairwise. So here you can write h2 comma h3 are not pairwise orthogonal. So that now how to make them, or to get orthogonal new vector. So here we need to take, let I'm taking A into this minus 1 0 1 plus some B into minus 1 1 0 is orthogonal to minus 1 0 1. Okay, so this is orthogonal to one of the vector itself. We need to calculate B value here. So simplify this, so that is minus A minus B, and here B A is orthogonal to, I hope all of you are following, is orthogonal to minus 1 0 1. So orthogonal means h1 transpose into h2 equal to 0 here. So this gives you, if you multiply A plus B plus A, you will get, which is equal to 0. That implies B equal to what? Minus 2A. So I am substituting that minus B value here, right? So what you will get? A into minus 1 0 1 minus 2A minus 1 1 0, which is equal to, what you will get ఇక్కడ minus A plus 2A minus 2A A, right? So which is equal to what, amma? Which is equal to, if you take A common here, so 1 minus 2 1, right, is orthogonal to minus 1 0 1, we will write. So if you observe here, this vector, this is our new vector. Okay, so 1 into minus 1 minus 0 plus 1. Okay, so which is it means 1 minus 2 1 into what you will get minus 1 0 1, multiply these two. Okay, so minus 1 0 and then 1, which is equal to 0, right? Therefore these two are orthogonal, right? So this is our new vector. This is our new vector. So now you can write the model matrix P here, that is normalized model matrix. Corresponding to 2, what you have 1 1 1, so 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, and then another one is 1 by root 3, and second one is 1 minus 2 1, this one, so 1 by what you will write, so here square root of this term, square root of 1 square 1 plus 4 plus 1 square root of 6, right? Second vector you can observe here, 1 minus 2 1, so 1 by square root of 1 square plus minus 2 whole square plus 1 square, so square root of 6 minus 1 by 2 root 6, 1 by root 6, and corresponding to the third vector x3, so minus 1 by root 2 0 1 by root 2, right? So this is the normalized model matrix P. So that now, since P is orthogonal, P inverse equal to P transpose, so that now you can write P inverse AP equal to P transpose AP equal to, you will get the diagonal matrix with diagonal elements as this 2 minus 1 and minus 1. Right, so the required canonical form here, that is Y transpose dy you need to take. So Y transpose dy, what will get? Y1 Y2 Y3 into diagonal matrix and y1 y2 y3 column vector. So what is your answer here? 2 y1 square minus 1 y2 square minus 1 y3 square. So this is the canonical form you are going to get here. Under the linear transformation, under the orthogonal transformation, we can say x equal to py. Under the orthogonal transformation or linear transformation, x equal to py. So x, y, z, you can take here, take the matrix P. So the model matrix you have, you need to take that matrix P here. Okay, so you are going to get the values of x, y, and z. And if you observe the nature here, nature of quadratic form, so here index, coming to the index, number of positive terms, you have only one term, that is 2, so 1, and rank, which is equal to r. So number of non-zero terms, which is 3, and signature, if you identify 2s minus r, so 2 minus 3 minus 1, right? So here you have a negative and positive terms here, right? So that we can say this is the quadratic form is indefinite, right? Because it is not satisfying any of the properties of 4, that is nature of the quadratic form. You have 5 forms in which it is not satisfying any 4 first properties, so that it is indefinite quadratic form. So I hope this is clear for all of you. So this is the method of quadratic form to canonical form by orthogonal reduction. If you